So, if you're a leader right now, you are probably getting whiplash from all the conflicting messages about generative AI. On one side, you hear it's this world changing revolution that's going to transform literally everything. But on the other, you hear it's just an unreliable toy you can't trust. So, what's the real story? Well, the truth is, both of those views are way too simple. To make smart decisions, you really need a clear, practical mental model. And that's exactly what we're going to build right here, right now. We're going to get a handle on where these tools are amazing, and just as important, where they can trip you up. Okay, let's start with the good stuff. The absolute best way to think about generative AI is as a massive accelerator. It's not here to replace your judgment. It's here to supercharge specific kinds of knowledge work, to augment what you do and make it happen way faster. See the pattern here? All these high-value tasks are about synthesis or transformation or generating new ideas from existing info. I mean, think about turning a 50-page report into a one-page summary in seconds, or getting past that blank page by drafting that first tough email. This is where AI is a total game changer, saving you hours and hours of work. But, and this is a big but, with all that incredible power comes a set of really critical and actually very predictable failure patterns. Now, understanding these isn't about being negative about AI, not at all. It's about being a smart manager. You have to know the risks to actually get the rewards. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got that sweet spot. Synthesis, first drafts, idea generation. That's where AI shines. But on the right, well, that's where things get dicey. Factual accuracy when you don't give it a source, precise calculations, high-stakes decisions. These are the areas where AI can really stumble. And the most famous failure? Hallucination. This is when the AI literally just makes stuff up. And here's the really dangerous part. It delivers these fabrications with the exact same confident, authoritative tone it uses for real facts. It sounds completely plausible, but it's totally wrong. Let's make this real. Imagine you ask an AI to summarize the latest market research for you. It gives you back a great summary, saves you a ton of time, but it drops this little bombshell in there. This looks like a piece of critical intelligence, right? Something that could change your whole strategy. And here's the punchline. That claim, completely made up. A total hallucination. It wasn't in any of the documents you gave it. Now, if no one takes a second to check the source, that one tiny error could make it into a major strategic presentation and lead to some truly terrible decisions. Suddenly, that abstract risk feels very, very real. Tied right into this is the problem of overconfidence. An AI doesn't hedge. It never says, I think this might be the answer. Nope. It presents everything as if it's 100% fact. And because we're human, we're naturally wired to believe something that's delivered with so much confidence. That's what makes it so misleading. And finally, there's just plain old inconsistency. You can use the same AI model, ask it a question one way, and get a brilliant, insightful answer. Tweak the prompt just a little bit, and you might get something that's vague, unhelpful, or even wrong. The quality just isn't guaranteed, which means you always need a human in the loop. So let's pull all this together. We've got this amazing accelerator on one side, and these critical, predictable failure modes on the other. So what's the big lesson here for any leader trying to figure this out? Well, it all boils down to one simple core idea. And here it is. This is the sentence to remember. Generative AI is an incredibly valuable tool for augmenting your work and speeding things up, but it is not an autonomous source of truth, not for anything that really matters. It's there to help you draft and synthesize, not to make the final call for you. And this all leads to a super simple, repeatable playbook for any executive. Step 1, leverage it. Use the tool for what it's fantastic at: speed, brainstorming, getting that first draft done. Step 2, verify. This is the non-negotiable part. You have to check the output for truth, for accuracy, for context. And step 3, own it. You, the human leader, own the final decision and the final outcome. You can't outsource accountability to an algorithm. So ultimately, it all comes down to this. You now have access to one of the most powerful assistants ever created. But just like any assistant, it needs clear direction, it needs oversight, and it needs management. The real question isn't about the tech's potential anymore. It's about you. Are you prepared to be its manager?